What's going on? My name is Mick, and I'm posting my day trading journey right here on YouTube with complete transparency and honesty. And today I am pissed. I decided to give back everything that I made on my evaluation account, and I lost $1,800 today. I just don't know. Today, my trading day was so bad that I actually had to have a therapy appointment afterwards, and I had to talk about this. Just awful trading. I just, I'm so upset at myself. I was $1,000 away from passing the evaluation, and I don't. There's nothing to say. I mean, this is just classic, like, bad psychology and bad discipline, bad everything that you can imagine. I mean, I started off the day with a winning trade, which I should have just stopped right there. I don't know why I didn't stop right there, take my 162 and just been done. But I think greed got the best of me. I think a part of me in my head was like, oh, you're only $1,000 away from the evaluation. Like, you could do that today. You can make your $1,000 today. And I don't know what I was thinking. This is the brutal honesty. This is I'm no pro trader, but this is this is it. I mean, I've effectively wiped out so many of my gains this entire month, and it's just one of those days, I made my money on a long here in the beginning around 10:30 this morning. I was trying to play the gap fill today. That was my primary goal, was to play the gap fill, and I was looking for an opportunity to fill towards the low of day since we gapped down from yesterday. So I was trying to place some sort of gap fill to 41.53, which I was kind of looking at 41.18 area as the bottom. I was kind of watching this drop, and we got to here, and I ended up getting long right at about 10:30. I was in it for a couple minutes, and I got out by like 10:40, 10:45, and made $160. It's kind of a slow process. It definitely didn't fill at all, didn't even head upwards. And then I just kind of sat there for a while and didn't do much until about 11:30-ish. And so what I was looking at here, right, so we had this bottom at 41.18. Obviously, none of this had happened yet, so and then we had this kind of pullback down. Again, still kind of held up around like 41.15, 41.16, 41.17. So I'm looking at this as like a potential double bottom possibly. And then we had this massive momentum here at 11:20. And we had broken above 41.27. We even broke above 41.30, which was my original, really, that was kind of like my original, I guess, market structure shift, where I thought, maybe we could actually take some longs here, look for some entry points. And what I did was I waited for the pullback on this. So we were looking good. I waited for a pullback, and I got long at like 41.24.50. So I got long right here, which what I was looking at, and my reasoning for it was, it looked like a fair value gap, kind of a tiny fair value gap here. So I got long here, and I ended up stopping out for about $400. That was kind of disappointing because I felt pretty good about that particular trade, and I think that was the first trade that really just set me off, because a part of me was like, holy crap, my gap fill didn't work. I had a decent laid out plan for today. Everything was lining up. I waited for a double bottom. I waited for buying pressure. I waited for a pullback into a fair value gap, and I got long, and I got stopped out. So I think a part of me after that loss was like, you did a bunch of work, had a bunch of you had a lot of conviction in your trade, and it didn't work out, it didn't work in your favor. So some part of me was like, you've got to hop right back into a trade, and you've got to prove to yourself that you're competent and that you're worthy. And so immediately afterwards, I was like, hey, well, okay, if my plan didn't work, then I have to just go the opposite. So I have to go short. And so I immediately hopped in a short trade. And again, keep in mind, I'm trading with like three MES or three ES contracts. So I mean, these swings are each one of these losses is like $300, $400, $500. And again, I got short pretty much down here, and sure enough, it just like kind of chopped and went sideways, and I ended up getting stopped out. And oh my god, I'm like reliving this like PTSD. I was pretty upset. I ended up getting stopped out here, and then I think we had this green candle and we had a bunch of selling pressure, and I ended up getting short again after this green candle. After we kind of slowed down here, ended up getting short again. And then on this one, I got short and I kind of just left it. I didn't I didn't really do much, and I don't think I got stopped out until like, when did I get stopped out? Kind of felt like 12:40 that I got stopped out. But it just overall just absolute trash. Mentally, I'm not, obviously my trading is not good either, but again, I'm trying to be transparent here and just show like how badly things can go for you. So I got short 11:48, got stopped out at 12:08. So just brutal, like this isn't, trading is not easy. I wish this was more exciting, but I lost $1,800 today. My evaluation account is basically $50,006. So right back down to baseline. I lost all of my progress that I had made for the entire month. So up until today, I think I was up $500 or $600 for the month. So I felt good for the month. My evaluation account was up. I was at 52,000, and I was feeling motivated. I was feeling confident, and it's one thing. It's not the fact that I lost. It's the fact that I lost that much, and I couldn't control my emotions enough to just keep my loss small, right? I mean, if we go back to my journal, that loss should have stopped right after this. 162 win, and then that first loss of 525, that should have been it. Should have been it. But this is my trading journey. This is why I'm posting to YouTube. This is why I'm doing this thing, so I can keep myself accountable. I can post this video, I can look back, and I can see where I'm at, where I'm struggling. And this is it. This is what it looks like to learn how to day trade. See you guys next time. Peace.